My first guest stole our hearts in the hit movie Father of the Bride. Now she's making us laugh on According to Jim. Please welcome the very adorable Kimberly Williams Paisley.
Oh, she loves you.
Oh.
My sister Ashley was on the show recently. I mean, she wants to be your best friend.
Oh, she is. We had the best time, and she's got a great personality.
Yeah.
She's lovely.
Oh, I'm glad. That's great. I think so too.
Yes, you're very blessed to have such a great sister.
I know, it's really amazing. My sister and my brother and I are all really close, and I cherish them. And they're all out in LA, which is amazing. So we get to see each other all the time.
Yay!
Yay! But I am very impressed with your acting.
Oh, wasn't it sensational?
It was sensational. I was moved. I can't wait to see that. That's great.
It was very cute. I had an absolute blast. I've never done anything like that before, and I had a blast.
Isn't it fun?
Yeah, it really is.
I know.
It's so much fun. But I want to know about your marriage, because aren't we 1 year into it now?
We just celebrated our 1-year anniversary. So,
That's
yeah,
brilliant.
thank you.
And your gorgeous husband, Brad Paisley.
Yes, he's wonderful. We really had a great time. We went to Mexico.
Oh, for
our anniversary, which was amazing. We were on the Mayan Riviera. Have you ever been there?
No.
And we went scuba diving. We got certified in scuba diving, which was unbelievable. And when I go to a place, I love to really like embrace the culture and see what's there. And so that's something I've never done before. Is like you sit on a beach and you never get to see what's underneath the water. So we went diving and we saw big, huge sea turtles and moray eels and like all these amazing things underwater. And then got out of the water and I did like a Mayan sweat lodge, which was amazing.
What is that?
Sit and sweat for like an hour. It rocks.
With rocks?
No, I said it rocks. But actually there are rocks. There's like a very good. There's like a big rock pit, and they bring in these like hot fiery rocks in this pit, and you all sit around.
Do they put water on it
and
so
they
it
put
steams?
some water and like herbs and stuff, and you sit in this pitch black, and it's supposed to be like the womb, you know, and you kind of just sit there and you sweat and sweat, and then we jump out into the ocean afterwards. That was amazing. And I ate bugs. That was the part.
Why did you do that?
Well, I wanted to embrace the culture.
Why? Because they eat bugs there?
Yeah, it's supposedly a delicacy.
Do they fry them?
Yeah, they fried them.
Do they put like sauce on them, or are they just?
They had to do something to them. I mean, they're bugs, so they had to make them sort of semi-edible. So they had like crickets that were fried, that tasted sort of like overcooked shrimp shells, without the shrimp. You know?
Was there an aftertaste?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Cricket aftertaste is not the best.
And then what else did you have?
And then we had Ant Caviar. They called it Ant Caviar, which wanted to be risotto, but it had like sort of a stale Parmesan cheese thing happening, like a chewy sort of thing. It was really nasty. I like the sweat lodge a lot better than the bugs.
Did you finish it, or did you just like take a taste?
I took a taste. Brad, however, should be on Fear Factor like every week. Brad loved it. And so what we did is we made bug tacos, because they bring like, to sort of make it more palatable, you know, they bring flour tortillas and different sauces, so you can just like mix, they have worms, crickets, and ants, and you just toss them all in there and put some sauce. I'm grossing everybody out. It was nasty.
How did you meet Brad?
Brad and I met, he called me up basically and asked me to be in his music video that he was doing, and he'd seen Father of the Bride years ago, and so it sort of knew who I was and wanted me to be in his video. So
was it love at first sight?
No, it wasn't. I mean, it was great. He was wonderful and perfectly nice, but for him, you know, he was very clear from the beginning, and that was really attractive. You know, I loved that. He seemed to really know what he wanted, and he wanted me, and I was, you know, that was pretty neat. And I of course was like, oh, you want me? Well, I have to think about this, you know.
Play hard to get.
Yeah, but I mean, once we fell in love, we'd been dating like a month, and then in like one weekend, I was like, oh my God, it's you. it's you, and I'm done. That's great.
Perfect.
Yeah, it was amazing.
So you worked on the video with him. Have you done any other work with him?
Actually, we just last weekend went to the White House, which was unbelievable, and we did this American celebration at the Ford's Theater. And Brad performed, and the president and the first lady showed up, and Donald Rumsfeld was there, and senators were there, and all these amazing politicians and people. And I introduced Patti LaBelle, which was really amazing. Patti LaBelle is what a voice.
No, she's the best.
And so sweet, you know, really a gentle, kind person.
She's a gentle soul.
So we got to do that, which was
you did
really
that
amazing.
together?
Yeah, and they let us wander around the Capitol building and wander around the White House. And
isn't it overwhelming? I went there with Ozzy once, and I was just so overwhelmed by the whole thing.
it is. There's such a sense of history and grandeur about it. And of course, I completely had a screw up. I go on stage to introduce Patti LaBelle. And I start speaking, and I'm reading from the teleprompter, and my mic starts going in and out. And this is in front of all these important people. And my mic starts going in and out, and all of a sudden I hear over the loudspeaker, "Stop, Kim, stop." And I look up, and I go, "God?" Fortunately, everyone laughed.
Who was speaking?
It was the stage manager. He was saying, "Stop, you have to stop your mic. We have to do it over." So I had to turn to everyone and say, "Okay, I'll be right back." And I had to go back off stage and re-enter.
And do the whole thing.
Do the whole thing
and
over
what
again.
a place for that to happen, right?
Yeah. But I mean, that theater is it's really very small and intimate, and they have the booth where Lincoln was shot right there, and they've really preserved all those places that we saw have been really well preserved with the history and the scars of everything that's happened.
It's amazing. It's just so overwhelming that the whole Washington thing is.
Yeah.
Is like, it's a whole other world.
Yeah, completely.
But we got loads more to talk about, so please stay tuned because we'll be right back with Kimberly. Kimberly, according to Jim, it looks like you guys have so much fun on that set.
We really do. It's just such a great group. We play jokes on each other all the time. We try to, now, you know, we're used to each other's rhythms, so now it's about how can we make each other laugh. And of course, Larry Joe Campbell, who plays my brother, is the biggest jokester on the set.
Now, he doesn't look that way, does he?
He's often in a thong, actually. I mean, usually...
Now that's frightening.
Yeah. Usually about once a show, he'll find some way to get a thong in there. It's pretty great. And you know, like we had this scene recently where I have this joke, there's something in my purse, and I never really reveal what it is, but it's something that makes me very happy. And it's something we can't really reveal on a family show, but we never say what it is. And so we do the scene like a couple times, and then the third time we're in the middle of the scene, cameras are rolling, I look in the purse, and there are two of the biggest, and I haven't seen many, but two of the biggest sex toys I've ever seen.
I thought you were going to say there was a gold Amex card in there or something.
That would have been something I could use.
Yeah.
I don't know what happened to the sex toys. They disappeared. That was the strangest thing.
Hold on, Kimberly.
Yeah.
Who put them in there?
Larry.
Oh.
Poor Larry. Larry got some poor guy upstairs. Poor Dan had to go, thanks Dan, and buy the toys.
And then what happened to them?
And I don't know what happened to them. But after, I mean, I kept a straight face and I passed the purse around so everyone got to see. So we have this clip of all of us just laughing and no one gets to actually look inside. We don't have the camera going inside the bag. But and then the scene was over and the purse disappeared and got shuttled off, and I have no idea what happened to the contents.
I have to tell you, for my birthday last year, a friend of mine bought me all these sex toys, and I'm like, what do I do with this? And I came home, and within 5 minutes, our big bulldog was running around the house with one of these things in her mouth, and she's shaking it around like this, and I'm like, okay, all right.
Oh, so they became hers.
Her toys, yeah. And she liked them. All right, we've got a clip of you on According to Jim. Come on, let's have a look.
Oh, all right, let's get this stupid party over with. A couple days in Florida, and I officially hate my life.
Hanging out with Mom will do that to you.
Why is a girl as pretty as you not married? Are you gay? I wear one flannel shirt, and she tried to set me up with her waxing lady. And then she went on and on about how great Mindy's wedding is going to be and how successful her record producer fiancé is. You know what? I'm glad I tore the labels off her medicines.
It's really fun to play that character. She's can be such a jerk.
Yeah, I like her. She's sassy. I like her.
Sassy, right?
She is.
Yeah.
All right, so what you doing this summer? What are your plans?
Well, you know, I'm reading. We just extended our show, so we're going to be shooting till the middle of May. So now my hiatus is smaller, which is great.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
That's great.
So, you know, I was hoping to do maybe another project, but now the hiatus is shorter, so I may actually travel with Brad on the bus, which is something you probably know a lot about. Bus life.
Oh, so you were going to be doing the whole summer tour on the bus?
Yeah, probably. I'll be doing some of that. I mean, I'm also writing a column for Red Book magazine on being married, which has really been fun. That's great because I can take my computer, because one of the hard things about being on the bus is not having anything to do. So
that
I'll
would be
doing
good, because
that.
that's a good time to write and going on all those long overnight journeys.
Yeah, exactly. Do you like bus travel?
I just got so used to it now over the years that, yeah, I do. I'm just like, okay, this is it. I can sleep and do everything.
Yeah, it's like home, really, because you get very comfortable on it.
It does, but you become very territorial. It's like, you know, what are you doing on my house? You know, it's like, you can leave now.
Yeah.
And I like the little bedrooms at the back, and
They're
you get
cozy. Yeah, but I can't take more than 3 days, though, on the bus. After 3 days, I just have to go home.
No, I get those bus legs where when you actually get off the bus, your legs are all wobbling still.
Yeah, and bruised, actually. Mine are usually bruised because, you know, they're driving on the road, and inevitably, you hit something. Yeah. You can't cushion every corner.
You know, my kids were brought up on those bloody buses.
Amazing.
Can you believe that? I know.
They must be more comfortable there than anywhere.
Yeah, they sleep good on them.
Yeah.
They do.
Oh, definitely. Definitely.
No, don't you be having your babies on that bus. Anyway, you can catch Kimberly on According to Jim, and it airs Tuesday nights on ABC.